Hey, I'm Ted.
I'm Steven.
We're from the A-Team. Enough about why film school is not necessary. Let's talk about why film school is necessary.
What are things that you can get from film school? The biggest thing that you can get from film school, in my opinion, is you're going to be working with people that have the same aspirations and passions as you. And as you build your career and move your way up, you're going to see these same people and they're going to be in a position to help you and you're going to be in a position to help them. Networking.
I feel like in every high school, there's only a couple film people. Very few. I'd say less than 3 or 4.
They're the AV nerds.
They're the AV nerds. And the thing is that for you to make a film, you need an entire crew of people. You need a huge crew. You need a script supervisor, gaffer, grips. You need all these people to help out. And there's just no way you're going to have and meet these people in your small town or wherever the hell you're growing up. Film school is great because it brings together all of those couple AV nerds everywhere they are, puts them in one place, and all of a sudden, instead of having 3 film people, you've now got an entire team of full school,
Another good reason to go to film school is to perfect and craft your art. One of the big things that you have in film school is you don't have any commercial requirements. You don't have clients that you're working with.
True.
You are free to absolutely take risks and fail. In fact, it's one of the only places where you can fail, and that's a learning experience.
Now, even though you do have the creative control in film school and people are encouraging you to take risks in film school, it's pretty easy to encourage someone to take risks when they've already put $200,000 into their education. You could take that $200,000 and go make a feature film by yourself, and you might get more bang for your buck that way, but you're going to lose the discipline and the structure.
So one of the best reasons I think to go to film school is to find the voice that you want to tell stories in. What are the stories you want to tell? Yeah. How do you want to tell those stories, and what do you want it to look like? What do you want it to feel like?
You've literally paid for a 4-year incubation period where if you mess up, no one cares. If you're in the real world and you mess up, that client is pissed off, it's angry, you're going to be dealing with mental stress, monetary stress. If you're in film school and you mess up and you try something strange that you think might not work, you mess up, no one cares. Nobody cares at all. Just try and find your voice while you're there.
Where you go to film school can also determine what kind of filmmaker you end up becoming.
True.
Different film schools have different ethos. Like NYU is a very independent filmmaking community. They really believe in Aputure theory, where the director decides and creates the entire vision for the film.
One of the biggest things I look for if you're picking between film schools is, do you want a theory-based school? Do you want a practical production-based school? Or are you looking for like a networking-based school? I mean, they're all kind of a mix. Every school has a different mix of those elements, but some will exceed in places where others don't. For instance, I think Chapman is a very, very practical production school. You're not going to get as much of a network as you'd get at one of the top 3 film schools, but that being said, I hear great things about the program that you get in terms of practical experience and really learning the tech of the cameras. Likewise, I would also look at what kind of technology do they have at that film school. I remember a while back I was looking at Florida State's film program, and they have a ton of money pumped into the actual equipment. So the gear that you're using would actually be better than a lot of the top film schools, but in that case, you're getting gear, but maybe you're missing out somewhere in maybe Aputure mentorship or professors or something like that.
Right, that's another thing. So you're going to get experience with actual equipment and resources that you are not going to get access to for a while if you're going to be doing a freelance career.
If you're anything like me, you are not from New York or LA. New York or LA is still where almost all the film work happens in America. And chances are, if you want to work in film, I mean, it's changing now. Now there's Austin, now there's Georgia, Atlanta. There's all kinds of different places where you can make movies. But that being said, New York, Los Angeles are still the major hubs of entertainment. So if you're not from New York or Los Angeles, it's really hard to kind of just move here, pack your bags, show up and, make friends and have a community and, know the place.
Right. And one of the things that film school can do is it will give you a whole gestalt approach to filmmaking. You know everything from the top to the bottom. You know what a gaffer does. You know what the sound guy does. If you start in the commercial world in filmmaking, you can very often find yourself doing one thing, learning how to do it well, and because you can do that one thing well, you do that over and over and over again. You might not be aware of what other departments are doing or how they actually do it.
Those are our thoughts on film school. Welcome to 4-Minute Film School about film school. I'm Ted.
I'm Steven.
We're from the A-Team with Aputure. We will catch you guys next time.